my crafty friends, this is Cecily from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today to share this is an outgoing swap with my friend Kimberly. We do the Doodlebug Doodlebug swap several times a year. This one we did Sweet and Spooky, and we choose our things. So if you are following me and you've been following along in my videos, you know that I have been doing a collab, and I've been working on all of these projects, which has made it a lot of fun to get them done and to share things that I haven't done before and that type of thing. I did order a little bit of paper for this one. And if you want to view the other videos, they're on my YouTube channel. And they're out there, I think, for the past month. I've been working on this. So what I have got going on is we decided we would do a pocket hoop to put everything in. And this is what I've done. It's a 10-inch hoop. I took this floral mesh that I've been raving about with lots and lots of projects that I've been doing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out and show you. This is kind of going to be the end product. But for those who haven't watched everything before, this is what it's going to look like. And then I'll show you what's inside. But I am going to take a big a satin ribbon. It is going to be, it's right here. It's going to be this big satin ribbon right here. I'm going to tie it around to make sure everything stays enclosed. I am going to put it inside of another cellophane bag, I believe. And we're going to have this big pretty bow on it with a little bit of decorating over on this side. This little guy is coming apart, but it is already here. That bow is going to help keep that on. But let's take a look at what I've got going on inside. So our primary project was to house the swap. And that was the 10-inch hoop. Things that we had to create for the swap itself are a variety of things. We do a lot of different things, and I'm always loving to try something new, and hopefully she feels the same. She rolls with it. We both incorporate our ideas in and show what it is. I'm not going to take any of this stuff out of the packaging because that would be a lot. But I made this. This is a KS Craft die. This is a recent one that she came out with, and it is the coffin with the pockets. And I love how this turned out. The Doodlebug paper is just absolutely sweet and adorable. It's not the creepy, scary paper. I don't like creepy. I don't mind creepy. I don't like scary. And this is just adorable. And it's got all the pastels. And we didn't choose to do Pasteloween. I did a Pasteloween swap, and I didn't even use this paper. I used a different paper because I was reserving this one for this swap. But inside we had some dies, and I did a skeleton. I did a bunch of words. There is a poison bottle in here. There's some bats, a variety of, spooky things that she's going to be able to use in one of the other projects that we put together. So that's this one. It's very cute. The back is all like this, all sealed up in there. We needed to do packaging that was ready to put stuff in. And these are candy bar boxes. And these boxes are compliments of my friend Tiffany, Crafting Like a Boss McGill. If you go onto her YouTube channel, she has boxes for everything. And so this was a Twix box and a Snickers box. Really, you can put whatever you want in it. But that's, how I looked them up. I just did solid cardstock, 65-pound weight. Most likely, if you gave this to someone, it might not be something that they keep. The box is very well made, but it might not be something that they keep. They're just going to go for the innards, the goodies. And then I stuck a belly band on there So it's ready to go. This one here has a little bit of this really cool mesh. We had to do an ATC, and I'm going to bring this down. Meet my friends Bob, Bobette, and Barbara back there, my skeleton friends. I did that one last year. And if you've been following me for a bit, you know that was the garland I made for last year, Halloween. Excuse me. I've been exposed to all kinds of fall sick already, so it's all good. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the cards. So we needed to make, I think we need to make 2 cards. I made 4. I also did envelopes. I'm not going to lie, I don't always do envelopes. But I busted out my little envelope maker, and I did do them. So, yay for me. And then I realized, gosh, why do I avoid making envelopes? I loved these jars, and I put little jemmies on there, so it looks like the little lids. And I used a lot of jemmies this time. I kept the cards very, very simple. I do not put sentiments inside. I will just put a sticker. That way, my partner can use these for whatever she wants to, except for, I thought this one said Happy Halloween. This one says Happy Birthday. But I always feel like what you're going to put inside is very personal. And then, is this not the sweetest little girl? Little wizard girl. Anyway, that was one of the projects that we needed to do. We needed to do a wand. And I don't make wands very often. I think this might be my 3rd one, maybe my 2nd one. I'm not really sure. I don't remember, but I will tell you this is probably my favorite one. Again, I used the floral wrap that I got on Amazon. I know everybody is using it, and I had gotten some in swamps, but this is the first time I ever purchased it myself, and I was really excited. I got a lot. Like, it's a lot. I have enough for next year too, or depending on what all I do this year. But anyway, I've got ghosties and bats coming out of there that are glued on with acetate. And then I've got my pretty little flower. I made a bunch of flowers as I was getting started on this journey, and then I waited to put the centers in, and it just depended on what project it was going to go on. So that's this one. It says, have a beautiful day. So if someone puts that on their desk, they're going to be reminded they're beautiful and that they should have a beautiful day. We also had to take a smaller hoop and make like a home decor item. Now, in the past, we haven't made a home decor item, but this time we did. And for funsies, this one has got the little lights in it. And again, if you go back on my YouTube channel, you'll find just a few days ago, actually maybe last week, I featured this guy and turned the lights on and stuff. It's really cute. I'm so excited about this one. But I used a lot of flowers in here because, hello, that's who I am. Well, I forgot. This little ghostie is a paper clip, and she can remove it and put it in one of the other items we have, or she can just leave it there because it's so adorable. The house, you've got the Doodlebug houses, which are always, the mansions, spooky mansions, always adorable. All of the flowers are all the colors that we found in the paper. Probably my favorite flower out of this group was actually this poinsettia, because it looks kind of spooky. I did the gold caps in it, and then I put in the little black jemmies. I have a lot of those, and they're going to good use. But on the back of it, it's got like a big heart-shaped spider web holding all of that up there. It's just so pretty. We had to make a mini album. I will pull this one out and give you a quick little tour. So the item that I showed in the beginning, the KS Craft Pocket die, is the same item that I used to make this coffin. I didn't go hunting down a coffin die cut or anything like that. I went and when I looked at this guy, I went, oh my gosh, that's going to be a great mini album. So here's some of the flowers again. And I've got, in this one, I put the half pearls in. And this is one of the 4x6 cutouts. It's got a 1-inch spine, and I pieced the back of it and I put a pocket in it. But let's go quickly take a peek inside. So right here, I covered with this really cute star paper. I did a small belly band, and it's holding on to this little set of tags here. You can journal, add pictures if you want to. Here is the thick pocket, like the full accordion pocket, and I just put a bunch of things in here. All of this stuff that she can use to, if she wants to put pictures and that type of thing. And then over here, all of the paper from this collection was so pretty. And the tags, you know, what a fun way to use a tag. This is a sticker. And then this is what was on the tags. And those are so cute. And then here we go. This is another pocket. And I went ahead and stuck the goodies. You've got journaling pages in here, that type of thing. I added an extra flip out page. And you've got a moment here where you can add a bunch of goodies. Get these back in here. I loved this pocket. And I did not use the other pocket. I just used this pocket, and I love the spider web on it. And I also thought that was adorable. And then we're going to flip this page over. We've got a pocket here again. I've got some more of the writing pages. And then look at that big moment there. All of this to do whatever you want with. And then here, more whatever you want. Another moment here with a beautiful pocket. I loved the bats up here on top. And then on the back, I pieced this because I only got so much paper. And this collection, I don't remember when this collection came out. I was able to order a few more pieces. I did not have any more ephemera for this, which is a bummer, but I did have a sticker sheet, and I used bits and pieces of that because I have a couple sheets left. I'll do like a mini folio with it. We'll put all that back in. Okay, so that was one of our projects. And ours was to go create, my thought was any mini album that she wanted to do. And that's, I chose that one because I'm like, this is what was on my desk. This is what this looks like empty. It's got this really cute bow on top with an eye on it. Loved it. And then the last thing we had to do was make an ATC. So I did an ATC book, and literally flying by the seat of my pants. I've made some journals, some junk journals, and for a hop I'm in, I did a traveler's notebook, and I just kind of went along with that theme, and I created something on my own. Just kept it very, very simple. This piece of paper from Doodlebug, I mean, you can see this is just 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of a 12 by 12 sheet. And it's got the strips of these things. It was so pretty. I a lot of times overlook or will cut into this piece of paper because usually that other side is, I always feel like it's polka dots or stars or hearts. And I miss out on this. So I went ahead and used it. This is from the sticker sheet, October 31st. I've got a sticker here. It says sweet and spooky. And I just did these stick-in pockets that everybody talks about from Target. I've never seen them at Target, but I also have to be honest, I never go in there going, oh, I need to go find those. I actually ordered these on Amazon because everybody was talking about them, and I got them. I want to say I got 25. I feel like I got 25, and I should have gotten a bigger package because now I'm just kind of using them everywhere. But I used a die, and again, I've been working on a collaboration with a friend and using dies and papers that we're trying to smash, dies I've never used. And this was an ATC die. And I kept this ever so simple. I took the tags and I used the die that is in there. It's a KS Craft die. It's for ATC, and it also has stamps. And I sadly have already put it away because I'm done with it. But that's the shape that I cut it out. It's the 3 layers. And I mean, it's very simple. It's very cute. I did stamp only one of these. And it says you've got a title. I didn't title any of these. I would be the artist. My contact information. You all know that I'm Mermaid Cove Studio or Lily 6. The date would be when I think I'm going to date it for when I send it out, which is soon. And then you put a number on it. So this is number 1. Now, we only had to make 1, but since I made a little book, I went ahead and I made more. So, hello, sugar. It's sugar season, right? And I've got this sweet little witch. I was going to say a wizard girl, but it's a witch. And then look at the zombie boy. And then again, this October 31st. So cute. I think that's what I used up front. And then we've got the back page. And that's it. Just very, very simple. This was our swap. I'm going to add some sweet treats separately because I don't want anything to melt on the projects. But this was my finished project here. I've done embroidery using these hoops. And sewing on a sewing machine with an embroidery hoop. But I've never done a project like this with an embroidery hoop. So it was fun to do this. I really liked it. And it was very simple. If this is tied on, I don't know what people do with these afterwards. Do you keep your goodies in? Do you hang it up on the wall and keep something inside? I don't know, but it's very pretty. And it has, look, these are all of the characters from the paper packet. It's just wonderful, wonderful. But I just wanted to share this before I send it out. It will either go out tomorrow or in the next few days. And I hope my partner loves it. I enjoyed creating it for her. I know we'll roll around and we'll do a Christmas one. So that'll be up next. All right, my friends, thank you for stopping in. Like, share, and subscribe. Commenting kindness only. Everybody have a fantastic day until we see you again. Thank you.